Hello and welcome to the Awashow with more tips and tricks today with Angela Mcambridge, my beauty expert, and Gina from Glam Extension. How are you, girl?
Hi, very good. Thank you for having us.
You know, I'm looking forward. When is Angela coming? It's just like more fun, more tips. I learn more. So what is it about today? It's about eyes.
It's about the eyes. We're talking about all about the eyes today.
Okay.
And this is brow and lash beauty. And what about the eyes? We all know.
We all do want to have those beautiful eyes that we see on the cover of the magazine. If it's all about that, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. And the eyes are also the windows to the soul. So why do we want to play them up, and why do we want to enhance them? And we can do it in several ways. We can do it naturally. We can do it a little bit more on a dramatic level. First, we're going to start off with the brows. And we're going to talk about brow beauty. Now, the eyebrows frame your eyes. And as we get older, what happens to us is we start to lose our hair.
Now that's sad.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We start, you know, you'll see it, and everybody has it too. Half their eyebrows MIA.
Yes.
All right, at the edge, or we start to thin out, and we have to shape them a certain way now. What I'm going to show you is on Gina,
So Gina, you are the model.
She's the model today.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Right. Just a very, very simple way of how you do your brows.
Okay.
Just to even clean them up. People say, well, where do I start my brows? How do I end my brows? Where does the arch begin? Where does it end? I'm round, I'm square, I'm oval. We want to have a very nice brow.
That fits with your frame,
exactly.
Your face frame. Of course.
And keep it thick. Keep it thick.
I'm all for that.
The thicker your brow, or the more natural, the younger you will look.
Yes.
So thin brows tend to make us look older. So try to keep them a little bit on the fuller side.
Okay.
You want to start here. You want to, from the nose, start your brow here. You want to end your brow here. And you want to arch your brow here. Okay, right.
So there's a whole system to it.
Exactly. You're starting right here, where you start, and here's where you end. You don't want to be down here. You don't want to be too short. You want to go right from the nose.
Which we know
right
a lot
here.
of people do that.
Exactly.
When you went there, it reminded me of people I know.
So we want to go right to here. We want to go right to the end of the eye, and you just do that by just making a mark. Right here, I can't see myself, guys, but you know what I'm saying, just like right through here. And then where you want to do a nice little arch is right at the edge of the eye. And you just take it up a bit and bring it down.
All right.
And we want to fill in the eyebrows. When you're filling in the eyebrows, there's several methods to fill in the eyebrows. You can use a powder. You can use a pencil.
What do you mean by using a powder?
Right here, for example, a little powder.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can use a little powder, and how you're using it, or if you want to, you can use a pencil. Okay. All right. These are two over-the-counter methods to increase the way your eyebrows look.
Okay.
So I'm going to just show you with a little bit of powder. You take a little bit of powder. When you're doing eyebrows, you always want to go right here. Start from the bottom.
Can we have a close-up? Do we see this close? Okay.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit right here. We do a little bit of a line. Then we bring it up, and you always arch from the top, never from the bottom. Okay. When you go from the bottom, you're bringing the eye down. That's why you always add color right up top. As opposed to adding it here, you're going up top and you're just bringing it down.
All right, that's cool.
And this is just a quick and easy way of doing your eyebrows if you don't want anything permanent. Now.
Yes, now we go to the permanent.
Now
this is more like what everybody, I mean, we all went permanent.
Right, I've done the both of you with eyebrow feathering.
I love that. Eyebrows feathering, that's what you want.
Eyebrow feathering is a way of permanently adding color to your eyebrows naturally.
It's so natural.
It's micropigmentation. What is that? Tattooing. But it's not.
But it's not.
It's not. It's done with a handheld implement, sterilized implement, just like this. And it's done by hand. It is not done with a machine. So we can make it look like this is color, like I've done you, like I've done Gina.
Now this is
to
new,
add.
because until I met you, I didn't know about the eyebrow feathering.
Well, you probably have heard of micropigmentation and permanent makeup.
That's right.
This is permanent makeup. This is the manual method of doing permanent makeup. Not everybody does this. This is a real artistic way of doing it because it's really easy. Yes,
but Angela does. Make sure if you're ready for that, just go to
Angela Mcambridge.
Angela Mcambridge, www.angelamcambridge.com. I mean, you will not regret it. This for me was the eye opener. It was like, wow. Not only wasn't painful.
No.
Not painful at all. It lasted long.
Yes.
But it just gave me what I needed.
Exactly.
I didn't want them dark. I didn't want them change the frame. You just followed.
I follow. What I do is I use my pigments that I have. I have all different colors.
Exactly.
And this is a procedure. This is the manual method of doing it. It's a stippling motion on how you do permanent makeup. This is what the Egyptians used.
Okay.
When Cleopatra, when you see pictures of Cleopatra, all of this is permanent makeup.
Yes.
And what they used to do is they would take porcupine needles, take it from the porcupine, they would sharpen them, they would bind them together, and they would use their special herbs and dyes and different things they would create.
Funny because for years, that's what we were doing in Africa.
Oh, sure.
But on the
lips?
No, yes, around the lips, to design the lips, but inside on the gum.
Really?
To darken your gum. And it was did by hand.
By hand.
You know, with the pork. It's amazing.
This is so much more natural than having your eyebrows tattooed. I mean, how many times you're going into the store and you see people, you can see people who have their eyebrows tattooed. Right. You look at them, they go, eyebrow tattoo.
That's right.
You know, they look like they've been tattooed.
Yes. And it's just, there's something about it. I've seen a lot of people just lose chunks of their eyebrows. What is that? Just because it's too strong on the skin, the machine?
Yeah, it could be. You know, when you're using a machine on the skin, it's evasive. It's trauma. When I'm using something like this that is handheld, I have control.
Yes.
And being a professional makeup artist for 25 years, I know how to do a correct stipple where you're getting the color into the dermis.
Yes.
It's a feathering effect. Your eyebrows are done. Gina's eyebrows are done. You wake up and you have eyebrows.
That's right.
And it doesn't go away, and it's just a beautiful feathering, very soft, and you don't feel overwhelmed. You're not looking like, oh my gosh, look at my eyebrows.
You don't look like you have
Groucho Marx,
makeup.
right? You're not looking like Groucho Marx. It's not pretty. I have some pictures here.
Now, how long does it last?
It is permanent makeup. It will last you. It'll last you. It's permanent. You will have to have touch-ups.
You will do.
Because what happens on the eyebrows, and when we do permanent makeup, what happens is we use retinols. Okay. A lot of times people, they go into the sun will fade. Regular washing will fade. Creams will fade. So of course, and this is with all permanent makeup, you will want to have a little retouch. It just depends on how quickly you fade.
Okay.
You know, but you know, usually, I always say people every year or so have come in. Now you will have to, of course, maintain your eyebrows. If you have hair growth here and hair growth up top, you're gonna want to do a cleanup.
Okay.
You know, that's important too.
So just go and wax, which you do too.
Right, you can do that. You can do several methods of giving a beautiful shape, and again, shaping from here to here to here, and that's how we're getting a pretty shape.
And this was about the feathering, which I love, and I really intentionally wanted to give you more information about it because I have it and I just love it.
It's
now,
great.
for somebody who already has a tattoo, can they still go back to the feathering?
Well, they already have a tattoo going on. All right, so what happens is if they need a touch-up, we can touch up.
So you can still do something with
We can still make it softer.
All right.
You know, we can try. I try to make it as soft because you don't want to. The whole thing is with makeup, whether it's regular makeup or permanent makeup.
Yes.
you don't want to notice it. I just want to see your beautiful eyes.
That's right.
I just want to look at you and say, oh, what great skin. What a beautiful mouth.
And
I
it
don't
can
want
get boring to wake up always looking the same with this thing that is just like so designed darker than what is normally
it's there.
Look.
It's
yes,
just
it's
there.
just there.
And it's not
We'll be
soft.
right back. Just don't mean to cut you. We'll be right back with more of your eyebrows framing with Angela.